Hi.
Good evening.
Morning.
It's a rainy day in Bologna.
It is.
Did you have your washing out this weekend?
I did. No. Okay. So last night, and then we remembered. Oh, it's going to rain tonight, so we luckily remembered to take them back in, and they're inside
Last
now.
night?
Last night. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Before
me too. Me too. Me too. We were looking at the weather forecast and we said, "Oh no, but we've just put the clothes out to dry." Luckily, we're not using a lot of clothes in this period. Like there's less clothes than usual. Now I just sound like a smelly, dirty person.
No, it's quite normal.
Because we're not leaving the house as often. So there's less, but still, it's not nice when it starts raining and you've got your clothes out to dry. Good. So, sorry about that little deviation. Detour. If you do not know either of us, my name's Alex. I come from the southwest of England and I've lived in Bologna for the last 5 years, I think. Yeah, 5 years. And to my right,
I'm Jenna. I come from the Bahamas, and I've lived in Bologna for 3 years now.
Really wonderful.
Almost 3 years. Yeah.
Really nice. Is the weather in the Bahamas beautiful this time of year?
It's probably around 25 degrees. In the winter, it's like 20. In the summer, 30, more or less.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's just perfect. That is really, really nice. So if you're just joining us, please introduce yourselves in the comments. So tell us where you're from, maybe what you do as well. Like, are you studying? Are you working? Anything that you think is interesting. Like, for example, not a lot of students know this, but my dad is English, but my mum is actually Spanish. So I grew up with 2 languages at home, which is cool. Just anything interesting about yourself. We'd love to know more about you as students, not just as students, but people.
Do you remember when you realized that your home situation was different from everyone else's?
I remember that when I began secondary school, so when I was 11, that language classes were easier for me. I didn't have to worry about learning Spanish because I spoke it.
In primary school?
No, at primary school, no. I wasn't lucky enough, but secondary school, I studied Spanish and I didn't have to do anything because I already spoke good Spanish. I didn't realize that it was necessarily different from other homes, but yeah, there must have been a moment where I realized that there's 2 different languages for 2 different sets of people, but strange times.
Remember exactly when. Okay, good. Valeria. Says, hi teachers, I'm Valeria. I was born in Naples, but I've been in Milan for 3 years.
Nice. Do you miss Naples, Valeria? I think people from Naples, more than any part of Italy, really miss their hometown. Yeah, I think.
Why? I've been a few times. I can understand why.
Yeah. It's a nice place. It's a little chaotic for me personally. I come from the countryside in England, which is basically the polar opposite. But no, it's nice.
Do you miss your hometown sometimes in England?
I do. I think in this moment I miss it perhaps a little more than usual because Bologna is very, very quiet in this period. and it reminds me of home, which is very quiet, but full of noises of nature in the background.
Oh, nice.
So I miss that, I think.
Yeah.
Do you miss the Bahamas? It sounds like a stupid question for me to ask. Just saying it.
Not at all. I do. Yeah, I noticed that it's harder for me after I've had like holiday there coming back than it is after a couple of months. I get used to being in a certain place, but it's always hard to come back to wherever I'm living at the time.
No.
After holiday there, and it's people are just quite friendly, and obviously the weather's nice. I see my old friends and family. That's what I miss the most, seeing people I haven't seen in a long time.
Definitely. Tell us if anyone in the comments has lived in a different country, and if you missed your country for people. I think, hey Doney.
Hi.
You're from Bologna. I recognize you. I think one of the big things that people don't necessarily think about when living in another country is that you understand your country, like where you come from. You understand, even if it's at a very basic level, how the government works, how different banks work, how work works, just everything. It's natural. When you move to another country, you kind of have to learn everything again, to different degrees. If you're in Europe and you move to another European country, then it's going to be quite similar, but still. We have a question for all of you, very simple. What is your favorite color?
And you used the American spelling. I'm surprised.
I didn't write this one.
I'm you didn't
be honest. There's a folder already done with Colourful Language. Otherwise, I would not
have spelled it that way.
No.
So if you don't know, guys, in American English, color is spelt C-O-L-O-R, and in British English, it's spelled C-O-L-O-U-R. So you decide which spelling you prefer.
You write what you want. You write what you want. Okay, so color. The pronunciation, luckily, is basically the same. It just changes in terms of accents. But it's the same. It's the same word. Okay, Doney is on the British side.
My favorite colors are black and red.
Wow, they're strong colors as well.
Yeah.
Why, Doney? Why are they your favorite colors? They're very strong.
Yeah.
Really, very, very strong. What are your favorite colors, Jenna?
My favorite color, it's very specific. I like the color teal and burgundy. Those are my favorite colors.
Teal is a very beautiful color. Teal and burgundy.
Yeah,
these are very specific colors. It's nice though. You're very prepared. Teal and burgundy. Maybe I can try and find those colors. So we have teal. Let me just share the screen so everyone can see that color, teal. Google. Okay, so this
blue.
This is teal.
I love that color.
Do you prefer this one or this one? Like a light or dark?
No, a darker teal, yeah.
This one? It's a nice teal. It's very soothing, relaxing.
It is, yeah.
And we also have burgundy, which is a very rich color. Very rich. Yeah. Why are these your favorite colors, Jenna?
I think they're pretty.
Yeah, they are.
And burgundy, it's one of those colors that I think matches quite well with my skin tone. So
okay.
I like the way it looks when I wear it.
So you like wearing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like wearing teal as well?
Yeah, I don't at the moment. I don't think
maybe
I
as an accessories.
Yeah, even. Yeah, I don't think I have any clothes in teal at the moment, but I would wear it because I like the color.
Nice. We have some other answers in the meantime. So, hey, Eliza, you're from Milan and your favorite color is orange and pink. Tell us why as well. Why orange and pink? They're very beautiful colors. Here in Bologna, everything is orange.
That's true. Yeah, and I like the sort of burnt orange color. That's my favorite.
So like more like a ground, earthy orange.
Yeah, that's nice color.
They're really beautiful as well. We have Valeria. My favorite color is green because it reminds me of nature. So I was wondering when we were going to have to explain this. We have two different ones in English. Remember is something that I personally remember. So you can ask, do you remember? But it's inside of you, your memories. So inside of your memories. Remind is an external. So Jenna, can you remind me to buy milk tomorrow? Now Jenna needs to remind me. So it's an external that is reminding me.
Yeah. If you have an object afterwards, then you use remind me, remind him,
yes,
remind them, if that helps as well.
Yeah, definitely. So in your example, like you see, it reminds me, the object of nature. Okay. Thank you, Jenna. That's a good one, actually.
Yeah, if you've got an object pronoun, well, it doesn't even need to be an object pronoun, but if you've got an object, a person that you're reminding.
Perfect. Good. And we have Naduni's explanation. I like red because it's a romantic color. Nice. And black because I like to wear clothes in black. Nice.
Good. Just remember black clothes. So you've got the adjective first.
Exactly. And I think this is a repetition of your previous one, Eliza. So tell us why orange and pink are your favorite colors. Very good. Perfect. So if you haven't guessed, we're talking about Colourful Language. Oh, I think we have another Eliza, also from Milan.
Okay, so I'm from Milan. My favorite colors are green and white.
Nice.
That's unusual, I think.
They're very complementary, though.
Green and white. Well, I think, yes.
White is perfect with anything.
With anything, for sure. Nice.
But green and white is very, again, soothing, very pacifying.
That's my mum's favorite color, green. So
green is it. I like green too. Andrea is from Turin. Tell us, Andrea, what's your favorite color? Good. So if you haven't guessed, we're talking about colors today. It's Colourful Language. Colourful language is an interesting phrase that we can use sometimes. So we're quite polite, usually. And if you want to say that someone was using words or phrases that are not polite, you could say that they were using colourful language. This is a very polite way of saying that they were not polite. It just means that it's very exaggerated language, essentially.
Andrea hasn't got a favorite color. Okay, well, some people don't. I remember being asked this question when I was in kindergarten. What's your favorite color? And that was the first time where, I'd ever thought about this idea of having a favorite color. And I thought, gosh, I don't know. You would think,
is it necessary?
Yeah, at that age, everyone has a favorite color, but I didn't.
No, I wonder if it's because it's kind of one of those basic questions that people ask when you're small. What's your favorite color? maybe it's because people ask that question so many times.
You
have a favorite.
Right.
Exactly. Who knows? Okay, let's get into this. Objectives. We have common color idioms, guessing the meanings of expressions, practicing using new expressions, and creating a color scheme for a building. We're probably not going to do the last one. So I'm sorry if you are designers or anything. Maybe you can tell us how to design a building. Okay, and we have one more.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pepe from Bologna. Hi, Pepe.
Hello. What's your favorite color? I'm just going to repeat it. Okay, Jenna, could you read, please?
Sure. True colors. What are your favorite? Okay, we don't need to answer this one. What colors are in fashion at the moment? Which colors suit you? So suit means which colors look good on you. Which do you never wear? Why not? What colors have a special meaning in your country? Example, is white associated with weddings and black with funerals? How do certain colors make you feel? Example, does yellow make you feel happy?
Yeah, so lots of color questions. We have Pepper. I'd like to color my language. Nice. You can say that as well. Make it more interesting, more diverse. Okay, good. We also have at the top the title, True Colors. If we talk about true colors, it's usually metaphorical and it's talking about someone's real personality or character. For example, usually we're all very, very polite with everyone. We don't really do anything crazy. We try and get along. But maybe if you're put into a stressful situation, you will see someone's true colors. Maybe. It's usually negative used. We don't usually say, oh yeah, I saw his true colors. He's a very positive person. It's usually, I saw his true colors. He's a very negative person, usually.
Exactly. Yeah, used a lot with the expression to show one's true colors.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you have any idea what colors are in fashion at the moment?
No, not really. I mean, black and white. I think black more than white is very chic. It's always been very chic, though, hasn't it?
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
I don't know. Do you know anything about this?
I feel like more neutral colors are in fashion at the moment, but
or like pastel colors.
Pastel colors, yeah. At one point they were. I don't know. I'm not very updated with fashion trends. Once you hit 30, it doesn't matter anymore.
We have Naduni who says, I think all the colors are in fashion. We don't need to say the fashion, in fashion.
Fashion. That's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us, we had a few people from Milan as well. I mean, it's the fashion capital of Italy. So tell us, help us if there are any colors in particular.
It's difficult to know when you haven't been outside in more than a month.
You're right. You're really right about that. You know what I really like about Italy is that I think more than in England, in the winter, in the autumn, there are very sad colors. Like people wear dark colors here in Italy, but as soon as spring and summer come, there's all of these different colors and it's beautiful. Everyone looks fantastic. In England, there are colors, but they're all a little mismatched and they're a little no.
No, I have to say Italy is definitely the most fashionable country I've ever visited. Italians in general have this innate sense of style, fashion. Or they've learned it from other people, but
definitely, I agree with you. So tell us, are there any colors that are particularly fashionable at this time? We talked a little bit about what colors suit you. So you said that burgundy suits you.
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
What about you? Is there a color that you feel suits you?
Not in particular. I think blue usually suits me, like if it's for suits or anything like that. But no, I don't think there's any one color that I would say immediately. I think yellow is difficult for everyone. So yellow doesn't suit me. And I don't think I would wear anything that's yellow just because it's very, very impactful, very vibrant. It's too strong. If it's a dark yellow, it becomes brown and no.
Right.
Anything that doesn't suit you, Jenna?
I think the color pink doesn't do anything for me.
Okay.
Generally, pink tends to look better on, like, if you've got a darker skin color, it doesn't suit you as much. I've noticed.
Yeah, no. I remember seeing pictures of, I think, Nicki Minaj with very pink clothes, and it works with her personality and everything, but I don't know.
It suits her so much.
I don't know. But again, I'm not really a fashionista or anything. No. Okay, Eliza as well. I have no ideas about colors in fashion. Good. Usually the shop windows help us to understand it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Really good.
Now, Dina says, I never wear green, yellow. Green.
I think she's spelt it now.
Okay. Green, yellow, purple.
Okay. Oh, and we have Marco.
Hi.
Hey, Marco. What are you doing in this period? Because do you know that Marco is a trail runner? He runs very long distances. Very, very long distances.
That's
and
impressive.
I think he was getting ready to run from Bologna to Florence.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, exactly. And I think under 24 hours.
One city to the other. Okay, wow, amazing.
But what are you doing? Are you running around? What are you doing? Where are you running now? Thank you, Marco, for joining. Very happy to see you. And what colors have a special meaning in your country?
Yeah, I don't think my country in particular has, I don't think it's any different from, say, in the UK or the US. Black is usually worn at funerals, white, maybe for weddings.
If you're the bride.
If you're the bride. What else?
I'm trying to think, because so in the UK, obviously the colors of our flag have special meaning. So red, blue, white, these are important colors for Britain. I would associate with those. If I see red, then I usually associate it with England or something along those lines. Definitely if I see red and white together, it starts making me think of home.
Your country, yeah. Yeah, and our flag, so we've got this black triangle on the left side. Horizontal. And we've got a yellow stripe in the middle and two blue stripes, one at the top, one at the bottom. And the blue at the top, what do you think it symbolizes?
The blue at the sky?
Yeah, the yellow in the middle.
Really? The sand, the beach. Nice. And then the sea?
And then the sea, yeah.
Beautiful. That's really nice. Really, really nice. So those colors, and it's kind of teal, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Almost.
Yeah, too. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, did you look it up? Did you see it?
Yeah, no, I just had a look. It's a nice flag.
Hmm.
Really relaxing as well. Okay, so we have Naduni. In my country, a special color is white for weddings and funerals. Fascinating.
So
yeah.
From our country's culture. In Italy, the light blue is the color of national sports teams. Okay, good. So you make that association.
Exactly. Yeah. No, all of them are always called the blues. I mean, if you were to translate it over. Yeah, so that does happen. So like in New Zealand, they maybe have the All Blacks represent their rugby team. So yeah, different colors, different associations. We have Eliza. I often wear mustard color sweaters. Nice.
I like that color, mustard.
I like that color too. Yeah, mustard is really, really nice, especially for sweaters. I think it's very relaxing. You're going to discover that I have two things. Either colors are relaxing or they're vibrant and over the top. Okay.
Elisa says, I never wear purple and pink. When I was a child, my mother forced me to wear them. It's like me. So throughout primary school and high school, we had to wear these navy blue dresses, the girls, and the guys wore navy blue pants. And so I would never buy anything that was navy blue because it just reminded me of school. Having to wear it every day. For years and years.
No. So in Italy, light blue, has a special meaning. I think this is, an extension because Italians are known as azzurri. Yeah, exactly. Marco
says my favorite color is blue. It makes me feel relaxed and positive. Nice.
Really good. So you just need the singular. My favorite color. Fantastic. Good. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
So we have, maybe shall we reveal these things so we don't have to spend too much time on this? So colors in moods. So mood is how we feel. If it's positive mood, sad mood, etc. So certain colors can be used to describe a mood or feeling. What do you think each of these colors can represent? We've already revealed everything, so you can have a look. So Jenna, can you read the first three colors and their meanings or representations?
Green with envy. This means to be extremely jealous. Red, to see red, means to be furious, so really angry. Blue, if somebody says that they feel blue, it means that they're sad or lonely.
Perfect. And then we have white. So white as a ghost is very scared, very, very scared. Pink, tickled pink, is very pleased, so very happy about something. And black, in a black mood, is grumpy or depressed. Which ones have or which ones do you use or have heard used?
I've heard more often to feel blue, green with envy, to see red. Yeah. I hear
white as the ghost, maybe. If you're being very descriptive about something, he went white as a ghost or white as a sheet of paper, white as something that is very white. Ghosts are, I guess, traditionally white, which is interesting. Tickled pink. I know Kendra really loves this phrase.
Yeah?
Yeah. I usually only hear like to be tickled rather than tickled pink. Some of these you can just remove maybe the color because it's so common. So here I would probably just say I was tickled by the entire idea. In a black mood. I haven't heard that one. if someone said that to me, I would imagine that something terrible happened.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's not one that I would use very often either. But these exist, and you may come across them.
Yeah, exactly. Please, so we've got all of these questions, but they're all essentially, have you ever felt, So tell us in the comments, you can choose maybe one of the questions and talk to us about a time when you felt green with envy or saw red or anything. Shall we read the questions?
Yeah, shall we can alternate.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll read the first one. Have you ever felt green with envy?
When did you last see red? What made you so angry?
When was the last time you felt blue?
And how did you get over it? Do you ever get in a black mood?
When were you tickled pink over something?
And have you ever been as white as a ghost? Why? What were you scared of? Andrea asks a question about, like, I find the meaning feeling blue strange. Is there an explanation? I don't know if it's probably from before as well. I really don't know. But obviously in music, we have the blues as well, which is traditionally a music where you just do the same blues chords over and over, and you tell the world what makes you feel sad. So blue for us is a sad color. I guess for an Italian, it would be the complete opposite, right? Because it represents your sports teams. But for us, if I feel blue, I feel sad. I imagine it comes from the genre of music.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a look.
I remember having this conversation with another teacher the other day. We couldn't figure out whether blues music is called the blues because of the meaning behind feeling blue or the other way around. Anyway.
Apparently it's maybe one possible one is if the ship, so you are using a phrase coined from a custom among many old deep water sailing ships. If the ship lost the captain or any of the officers during its voyage, she would fly blue flags and have a blue band painted along her entire hull when returning to home. Really?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
That is, I did not expect that.
Wouldn't have made that.
Nope.
Come to that conclusion alone.
No,
for sure.
no. Wow. But the first citation was in 1586. So before the blues as a genre of music came. No idea. Fascinating. Do some reading. we don't know either. Okay. Yes, white is also used when you are sick. Yeah. Yep. So we would maybe say pale at this point. Pale when you're sick. Okay. And we have this.
Elisa says, okay, only now I understand the meaning of color in the cartoon Inside Out.
Oh, wow. I'm just thinking about that. Yeah, because for you guys, it's different. Huh. That's very interesting. No, but blue for us is a sad color. It represents sadness. It represents other things. So for me, it represents the sea, freedom, the sky. But traditionally, as children, we learn that blue is sad. Oh, wow. It's very cool. And we have Patrick from Lyon. Hello. Hello. What's your favorite color, Patrick? Tell us. Okay. Very interesting. So, Jenna, which one do you want to talk about?
Let's see. Why tickled pink? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe the green with envy.
Tell me, when was the last time you were
The
green
last
with
time
envy?
I felt green with envy was quite recently seeing a friend of mine in their backyard, just like fishing out in the sea.
Oh.
In the Bahamas, so yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you're green with envy for
Really
that.
relaxing and beautiful and warm. And I thought, how lucky is this person that,
Right.
like, just outside their back door, they've got the beach.
Oh my God. A lot of people would like that now. A lot of people.
Mm.
Okay. I'm still looking at blue as well because it's fascinating. The etymology is very interesting. Apparently, it goes back to the 15th century. So the idea of blue being associated with sadness has existed
Mhm.
for many centuries, but feeling blue only entered into common use after the Americans coined it. So that is to do with the blues genre of music.
Okay. Interesting, yeah.
It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Naduni says, last week, the color red made me angry when my graphic teacher gave a difficult work to do at home. So last week, I saw red. Maybe
Yeah.
I saw red last week
Mm-hmm.
when my graphic design, I would probably include graphic design teacher, gave me some difficult homework or work to do at home.
Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, so you didn't feel it was fair. It wasn't very
No.
fair. He gave you to do. Too
So
difficult.
red. Oh, we have Patrick with a wonderful answer. My favorite colors are gray and green. Oh, nice. I saw the gray sky and the green mountains during my last trip in Scotland.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah,
You've got a
usually,
special connection with Scotland.
hmm. Yeah, usually people don't like the idea of seeing a gray sky. So this is,
Oh.
yeah, Scotland's perfect for that. It is quite often rainy, so.
Really
And
nice, Patrick.
it is
Really,
beautiful.
really nice. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think. When did you? Yeah, I want to say like feel blue about something.
Hmm.
Mm,
Something not too depressing.
that's the thing as well.
Yeah.
I felt a little blue when my brother had to postpone his wedding
Hmm.
because my brother lives in Japan and we had organized everything for the beginning of April and no one could travel to Japan for obvious reasons. So I felt blue about that because I was looking forward to it as well. The
Yeah.
idea of traveling to Japan, seeing my brother getting married, everything would have been great in April.
Mm-hmm.
But alas, no. No, you don't have to say sorry for the mistakes, Naduni. Mistakes make us better. You improve.
Exactly. Elisa says I was white as a ghost when I saw a bee on my leg while I was yeah, I was
Oh God.
well, while I was giving a webinar
Uh-huh.
with Kendra,
Uh-huh.
a bee came into the room and I was pretty much white as a ghost then, because what do you do?
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
So
And when
you are terrified of bees?
I'm not terrified with bees, but when I'm teaching,
Oh,
it's a little
okay.
uncomfortable.
Okay. Nice. Well, thank you for your answers, everyone. We're going to have a look at some further meanings or some other idioms that we have. So I'll read the first three and then you read the last three.
Yep.
So a black sheep, to have a green thumb, and to tell a white lie.
To get caught. Oh, my special. What was that? My special connection with Scotland is smoked whiskey. That sounds lovely. I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but if someone said, "Would you like to try some smoked whiskey?" I think I would.
I would say yes. Yep.
Sounds interesting. Get caught red-handed, blue-blooded, and grey area.
Nice. Oh, Eliza, your sister lives in Japan. Where does she live? My brother lives in the Okayama prefecture, in a very small town called Nimi. Very, very small place. But no, it's a good opportunity for everyone to travel to another country. Hopefully she'll return, and you can visit her. Think of that. You can visit and you don't have to worry about hotels. Okay. So what does a black sheep mean? I usually hear this in, oh, he's the black sheep of the family.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're humans, not sheep.
Right. So it's that one person who is a little different from everyone else. And because of that, it's usually seen in a negative way. It has a negative connotation.
Yeah. Sometimes we do use it as a joke. So if you do something that's radically different from the rest of the family, even if it's positive, you could say, I'm the black sheep in the family, but as a joke. It's usually negative, usually, especially if you think of like grandparents talking about their grandchildren and say, oh, it's the black sheep in the family. Oh, nice. In Kyoto. Nice. Oh, so she's lived there for a long time, I imagine, Elisa, if you visited 2 times. Very cool. Very, very cool. Kyoto is a very beautiful city, but very busy. Very, very busy. I had to wake up at 5 in the morning to have the city to myself. Okay. Have a green thumb. We have our thumbs here.
Do you have a green thumb?
I think if I put my mind to it, yes. But honestly, I don't have a lot of opportunity to garden here. We've got a balcony with some pot plants, but not all that much opportunity. How about you, Jenna?
I haven't given it enough of a chance to know, but I think I probably don't have a green thumb. I would let plants die. Yeah.
My father does. My dad does. He's got a really great green thumb. Oh, Pepe, you're the black sheep of the family. Tell us why you are the black sheep, Pepe.
Yeah, what makes you different?
So have a green thumb is to be good at growing plants. So to be a good gardener, perhaps. Yeah. White lies. Do you think that white lies exist, or do you think that they're just lies?
No, I think sometimes you have to tell a white lie and nobody gets hurt.
I agree with you.
If anything, it helps. It helps
I
everyone.
agree. I really agree. If it's an innocent thing, like if you say the truth and you're honest, but it causes more problems than just not saying or altering it a little, I think it's fine. People go crazy sometimes if you're too honest.
That's true.
So yeah, tell a small lie to avoid problems or hurting one's feelings. So maybe, let's say, for example, someone cooks for you. They've spent 3 hours in the kitchen. You're eating the food. It's not very good. But they're looking at you. They're expecting, they've worked for 3 hours. And they say, oh, well, do you like it? You kind of have to say maybe a small white lie because it's going to destroy them.
Yeah, it's lovely. Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah,
That's all you have to
exactly.
say.
Do you have any more wine, please? Okay. Caught red-handed. Have you ever been caught red-handed?
Probably like steaking an extra cookie or something. Yes.
Okay, yeah,
That's the
yeah.
thing I've been caught red-handed doing.
Yeah, that's true. I think um did I? Yeah, I was caught red-handed perhaps by my supervisor at Subway when I worked there. Worst job ever.
Mm.
That was just too way too much for one person to do. I think I added a little bit more in the sandwich than I was supposed to because they are very precise with
Oh,
how
wow.
much the portions.
Yeah,
So I was caught red-handed a couple of times, I think.
giving too much.
Just because I didn't want the sandwich to look empty.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah,
otherwise.
fair enough. You know what I've noticed? That when you've got a woman, no, I mean, I'm sure it varies, but sometimes when you have a woman who's serving you food, they give you slightly less than when a man serves you.
Oh, really?
Whether it be in Subway or whatever.
I'll have to pay attention to that.
So I usually try and look for the man.
Can I have a male server, please?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Curious. Elisa says that I have never had a green thumb. Even the basil dies.
Oh, you say basil, I say basil.
Differences.
American pronunciation.
Exactly. I would probably say, so not also, but even the basil dies. Okay. And Pepe.
I'm the black sheep of the family because I have a green thumb and I usually hug the queen.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That sounds like a nice thing, though. That's positive.
It does.
Okay. So caught red-handed, to be caught in the act or be clearly guilty. I once had that at my first ever job when I was 15, 16, was at a supermarket. And one of my colleagues was caught red-handed stealing money from the till.
Oh dear. That's
for
really
a
bad.
long period of time as well, not an isolated event. That was real serious. That one day she was working at the supermarket and the next she was gone.
I'm sure.
Oof. That was really serious. Really serious. Okay. Blue-blooded. So again, blue is usually negative in English. We think of lizards. What does it mean here?
Does that help? Do you think that helps? Think of lizards.
For me personally.
Royalty or royal descent.
Exactly.
Like lizards.
Yeah, like lizards, exactly. And then a gray area is something, so usually when we talk about law or bureaucracy, we say black and white. So if something is very clear, it's black and white. If it's gray, it's not very clear. So for example, sorry, Jenna.
Sorry, I was just going to say an unclear or doubtful situation.
Exactly. Recently here in Italy, we had the introduction of small, what is it called? I guess electric mobility devices. So electric scooters, electric bikes, lots of different things. And it was all a little gray. We didn't know if it was legal or illegal. Now it's legal, which is good. But before it was very gray. We didn't know. Okay. So we're running out of time already. It's been very interesting talking about colors, though, especially about feeling blue. I had no idea. It's really cool.
The origins of that expression.
Exactly. If you have any other questions, please go to mYes SOS on Facebook, where you can ask as many questions as you want. There are more teachers than usual answering questions, which is good. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for joining as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll meet again for another webinar.
I'm sure we will. Enjoy your evenings, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.